All right, in this video, I'm going to show you how to roll out your glutes and your hamstrings. So just like our other SMR video, we're only going to use one leg at a time, and we're using half of that foam roller, okay? So we're going to start at the base of our butt cheek. You're going to do little micro rolls. If you don't feel any pain, no pressure, no tension, you're going to move on to the middle of your hamstring. If you don't feel anything, you'll move on to the bottom, right where your knee and your hamstring meet. So if you feel any pressure, any pain, you're going to hold it there for 30 seconds. If you don't, we're going to move on to our glutes. So you'll do one glute at a time, of course. You're going to sit on it. You're going to want to roll out your entire butt cheek, so from the middle to the top to the bottom. So if you feel any pressure, like you see here, you're going to hold it, put all your body weight on it. You're going to go across the muscle fiber side to side, and then you're going to go along the muscle fiber, do your little micro roll again before you move on to the next section. So I'm going across the muscle fiber, and I'm going along the muscle fiber, okay, before I move on to my next section. You're going to do the top of the butt cheek, your performance muscles. So you're going to roll, and then if you don't feel anything, you can move on to the other leg. I'll show you what that looks like. We're going to start at the base of our butt cheek to roll out our hamstring. Right where your butt cheek and your hamstring meet, you're going to put your body weight on it and go ahead and roll your microsection. If you don't feel any pressure, we're starting with our butt cheek here. So if you don't feel any pressure, any tension, you're going to move on. I started at the top of my butt cheek. Right here, I'm in the middle. I feel some pressure, so I'm holding all my body weight in that spot, 30 seconds minimum. And then I'm going to go across the muscle fiber side to side. And then I'm going to go along the muscle fiber with my micro roll in that same section again before I move on. Sometimes if the tension is really bad in that knot, you might want to do some range of motion around it so you can straighten out your leg, bend it again. Make sure that you're listening to your body. But when you do feel that knot, once you finish holding it, you're going to go across the muscle fiber and then along the muscle fiber. So we moved on to our hamstrings here. Start right at the base of your butt cheek, micro roll. If you don't feel anything, you can move on to the middle section of your hamstring. If you don't feel any tension there, you can move on to the bottom section, right where your hamstring and your knee meet. Notice how I roll across the foam roller. Sometimes I move my body, sometimes I move the foam roller. Here I'm holding that pressure before I move across the muscle fiber side to side. And then I'll move along the muscle fiber up and down in that same area before I move on. Okay, and this is how we're going to roll out our hamstrings and our glutes.